This is when it really gets tense. Only 4 teams remain in the biggest club competition in the world, and we're not far away from kickoff in the first leg. We have all the action for you live on EA TV. And hello to you from a city that's never short of style. I'm talking, of course, about the French capital, Paris. We're at the Parc des Princes. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And tonight we've got the semi-final of the Champions League coming up for you. It's Paris Saint-Germain up against Bayern Munich.
Well, Derek, it could be cagey and it could be tight, but we've got some of the best players on view here, and they'll want to show just how good they really are. I can't wait for this tie to start.
The PSG team looks like this. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Marquinhos plays with Sergio Ramos at the back. Neymar starts with Lionel Messi in the wide midfield positions. And handed the task of playing up front today is Kylian Mbappe. And here's how Bayern will line up. Jan Sommer is the goalkeeper. Joao Cancelo starts with Alphonso Davies in the fullback positions. Kingsley Coman plays with Leroy Sané in the wide positions. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. And underway now in this Champions League semi-final first leg. Joshua Kimmich. Leroy Sané. Sané. Now with Goretzka. Choupo-Moting. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Making sure it didn't get past him. Can they convert? And a goal! The opening statement in this semi-final. How important could that prove to be?
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Well, PSG get the ball moving again. How will they respond? Coman. Davies. Nicely timed tackle. Hakimi. Now with Messi. Hakimi. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Marquinhos. Lionel Messi. Return to Hakimi. Corner awarded to PSG. Who can they pick out? A deft clearance. Trying to really get at the opposition here. This could be the equaliser. Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. Jamal Musiala. Davies. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Coman. Now with Goretzka. PSG doing well to regain possession. It's a good-looking ball in behind. And reading it absolutely superbly. Well, that would be straightforward for any keeper. Musiala. Joshua Kimmich. It's with Joao Cancelo. Choupo-Moting. You can sense the threat is there, but then the commentator's curse comes into play. And that'll be a Bayern ball. Davies. Will he find the net? Could be a chance to break here. Oh, what an opportunity. Can he finish? Oh, just narrowly off target.
Well, they broke with such pace and intent. Fantastic move, just couldn't quite cap it off.
Are being pressed here. Sané. Sané. Disappointing pass. Good use of advantage in favour of PSG. Can he make it count? That's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there.
Neymar. Mbappe with it. Minge. Delightful pass. But how well he did to react in that manner. Coman. Choupo-Moting has it. Might be able to set up the chance. Joao Cancelo. And back with Kimmich. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Well, he's gone back and shown him a yellow card, Stuart.
Well, that was a poor challenge. The referee wasn't going to forget that, was he?
And short it is. Musiala. A glorious chance. It's in. They're looking really relaxed and confident and not giving the opposition much of a look in.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And then the perfect finish from Sané. He really does hit this with power. That's an excellent goal.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Fabian. Hakimi. And successfully cut out. Leon Goretzka. And support available. Choupo-Moting. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. This might be ideal for the counter. Mbappe! In it goes to alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And from that sort of range, you'd be shocked if Mbappe missed out. He just keeps showing us what a top finisher he is.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Good use of advantage by the referee in Bayern's favour. Coman. Kimmich. They really look after the ball when they have it. Bayern have lost possession here. Marco Verratti. Well, not hard to read that pass. Coman. Getting through fantastic work here just to keep possession. Opportunity! And still danger here. And a time for calm on the ball. Kylian Mbappe. And given away. Upamecano. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Neymar. Minge. And take it away. Coman. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. And here's Joshua Kimmich. Poor pass under no real pressure. Bayern throw-in coming up. How about the cross? Oh, managing to beat him. Coman, opportunity, oh, it's in, a 2-goal cushion now, and the lead fully merited.
Well, just look at this. It's a good finish and reward for their pressure. They really have controlled this game.
And that is that for the first half here in the French capital. Well, here's the truth of the matter. Struggles galore for Neymar, and that's not something we say all that often, Stuart.
He just hasn't been able to affect the game so far. He hasn't had too much of the ball, but even when he has, he's not looked threatening.
Second half of this Champions League semi-final first leg underway. Intelligent threaded pass here. It's there for him, and the keeper did magnificently.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, just the kind of save every goalkeeper would expect to make. Neymar. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. Hakimi. Lionel Messi. No, high quality defending. Jamal Musiala. A free kick decision going the way of Bayern. Kimmich. Musiala. Fruitful looking attack. Might be dangerous. Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. It's a short one. Nicely timed tackle. Sané. Ferreira. Well, he's given us away. Kimmich. Choupo-Moting. Is it going to be Sané? Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. And a Bayern throw coming up. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Choupo-Moting. Now Kimmich. Can he do it? Not out of the woods yet.
Well, the keeper deserves a lot of credit. That was a fine save, wasn't it?
And keeping the ball out of their own net can lift confidence throughout the side. Being egged on by the crowd, and he's certainly in the mood for his second.
Well, he's certainly looking a threat. He looks so sharp today.
And Bayern will change personnel now. So the corner played into the box. And Neymar. Messi! And how about that for a save? Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Chance to reduce the arrears. Just lost his focus. Throw in here.
Bayern Munich. Joueur sortant, mais numéro 42, Jamal Musiala. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 25, Thomas Müller.
The high press was very much on. And the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up.
Well, this has to be their way back into the game. The crowd are certainly playing their part.
Substitution it is for PSG. Fired in by Neymar. Well, it has come to nothing. And Neymar. Sanchez. Well, a bad pass it was. Minge. Soler. Mbappe. And with that, the attack fizzles out. 20 minutes remaining. Mbappe. Now Neymar. Hakimi. And he clears the danger. Müller. Went in strongly, decisively. Messi. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Oh, big opportunity! And a goal it is. The keeper really not part of the equation.
Well, just look at the defending here. They've made it so easy for him in the end. That's just not good enough.
Well, the action continues. It's been all Bayern so far, and you sense there could be extra punishment dished out.
Changement pour le Bayern de Munich.
Soler.
Sort du terrain. Le numéro 11,
Minch.
à sa place, le numéro 40, Moussa Masraoui.
He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Just failing to hit the target with his pass, and it'll be a throw-in. So a throw-in for PSG. Well, space if he goes inside. Just made sure nothing came of that. And Neymar, well, covering up defensively. And over comes the corner. No trouble at all as far as the keeper was concerned. Thomas Müller. Oh, lovely ball. He might profit from here, you know. Oh, he did superbly well to get back there and thwart him. Mane. Offside by a fraction. Lionel Messi. Hakimi. Excellent vision. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. And Bayern, the recipients of the free kick here. And he takes it away. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Well, he could really get at the opposition, but the danger averted for now. Well, visionary passing, and Neymar is in here. He went for placement, but not to be.
Well, that's a big miss. 1v1 against the keeper, and he's missed the target.
We've been waiting to find out. Now we know a minimum of 3 added minutes here. Joao Cancelo. Well, borderline offside, but correct. Verratti. Here's Renato Sanchez. Hakimi. And that is the final whistle, and Bayern Munich will carry with them a lead into the second leg.
Yeah, and what a performance it was. You can see the confidence in these players. The belief has been growing with every game. This tie's not over yet, but they must know, barring a major upset, they're just 90 minutes away from the final now.
Well, in typical fashion, at times, Kingsley Coman made it look easy. Interested to know how you would sum up his contribution.
Well, he was a major reason why they won today. He was so reliable and he inspires those around him.